Salam alaikum, bonjour, welcome back to 7 Years in Saudi podcast. My name is Lamia Pavillon. I am here today to let you meet a special guest. Her name is Marta Rubina. So, who is Marta? Marta is a professional who is specialized in maintaining your body in good health. Yep, you heard me. And why did I choose Marta in particular? Simple, because I believe that she has a special gift. And her gift is that she is able, and I saw her do that, bring the dead into life again. She has this ability to get you back on track in the most smooth, easiest way ever. And we'll talk about it, how she does it. You know, 7 years in Saudi is about emotions, and it's about giving tools and knowledge to moms so they can make their lives a piece of cake. And you know how important for me is to help moms, because I wish I had the opportunity to have a podcast who would give me all the practical tools that will help me tangibly every day. So this is why I want you to meet Marta today. Last episode it was about giving tools to your kids so you can relax about their studies when they have an exam or something, because this is a big deal of stress for moms. And today it's about increasing our energy. It's about getting back on our feet, because tiredness, exhaustion is one of the most significant part of the hardship of being a mom. So today, I want you to meet Marta, the fitness coach. But not only a fitness coach, I call her the clarity coach. So she can bring you to a place where you can make choices. You make conscious choices for your life and give the opportunity to your heart to touch their goals, what's important for you, mothers. So without further ado, I would like you to meet Marta and see how she can help you. Hi Marta, how are you?
Good morning.
Good
How are you?
morning. Okay, so I just introduced you for those who don't know you. So I
Okay.
said that you are a champion and an athlete in tennis. I met you in jiu-jitsu. And for those who don't know you, you hold already a purple belt. So for those who don't know jiu-jitsu, it means that we shall not mess with you if you are angry or something. It's not a good thing to fight with a purple belt. And first thing, I thought about you to help my husband train and coach him through personal training, as he had stopped for a long time training and working out. And I thought of you because he was looking for someone who would be, I would say, not too harsh. And turned out that I joined. And what came out was not performance or hard work. What came out was a lot of peace in mind, because only with you I could train without music. And time went very easily. So, how I would like to ask you, where does this calm energy come from?
Well, thank you for the compliment, first of all. Happy to work with you both. And that's a huge compliment that some of the hard things maybe feel like they're easier and calmer.
Mm.
I thought about this, and it probably comes from two things. The first thing, my experience and being going through a lot of challenges myself and doing a lot of sports and changing countries and adjusting. So once you get to sit with discomfort a little bit, that's where you gain a peace, right? So that's probably my experience. Tennis taught me a lot of discipline. I had to put a lot of effort to get to my practices, and I was very consistent. So yeah, I would say that's my experience. But the second point is, I also realized that people that work with me and look for personal trainers usually come with some kind of goal, and they have their own already expectations and frustrations and insecurities. So they don't need extra noise. They need more. Yes, I provide structure and planning and program, but also they need that comfort, that space where they can really connect with themselves and the movement. And yeah, so I think peace is a good addition to that.
Ah, I didn't know that. So your intention behind all your work is to make people connect with themselves.
Uh,
Your wish.
yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. Um, I had the great honor e- to work with you, and you experienced timeline therapy with me.
Yes.
May I ask you, and you had the experience to release anger, sadness, and all those negative emotions. Um, can I ask you, how did it change you? Because you were already in this phase when people meet you, when people don't know you. We see that you are completely in self-control. This is the image and the feeling that we have. You are in self-control, hence the purple belt and jiu-jitsu. We don't imagine that somebody, especially somebody who is working out, who is a professional athlete, would need that. What did it bring on top of it for you in your everyday life?
Well, first of all, I came into it not really know what to expect. I
Uh-huh.
really thought I don't have much negative emotions. This comes maybe from the background. I was born in Soviet Union, so
Mm,
system really doesn't allow you to express any emotions, even if you have them. You shouldn't be too happy, you shouldn't be too sad, you shouldn't be too excited. Yeah, you shouldn't show any emotions at all.
mm,
So I would say I often still maybe have that composure.
mm,
So I'm very good of uh, maybe guarding myself and not really seem as emotional as we are all human beings. But yeah, so about the timeline therapy, I didn't really know what to expect, but it was a nice experience. As I said, I thought I don't have as much negative emotions, but we did work some. We did some good work on them. What I noticed afterwards, I felt much lighter. And interesting thing, I started to notice the emotions more and name them instead of just, ah, whatever. No, I remember a couple of days after I came to this, I'm angry today, which I probably would never say that.
yeah.
So maybe pinpointing things that come up was
Mm,
easier because you maybe somehow realize them. But in general, it was a very good experience, and I think it kind of shifted a lot of things, maybe without me realizing it fully.
mm,
Again, also us looking strong and in control doesn't mean we are all healed, right? You can be one thing on the mats and on the performance and on the field, and very different thing inside of us.
mm. So you're saying that it brought some kind of ease to express your feelings and to clear some
To
uh,
identify them maybe better,
yeah.
understand, okay, this is maybe anger, this is maybe in this situation I feel maybe guilt,
Mm.
all of us moms, that's a big one.
Yes, yes. For those who know or don't know, also you're a mom, and and all the. It seems like even Soviet Union or any country. Where did you live, by the way, in the world? Not only in Saudi for 20 years now, for what I know, but where
I,
else did you live?
I'm from Latvia generally, but since I was playing professionally tennis, I traveled a lot. So I have visited most of parts of the world.
Mm,
I lived in America as well for 6 years. That was the maybe that added a little bit the cheerful side of me, because I was very reserved and very cold when I arrived there. And when I left America, I was like, how are you? How is everything? So that's a good addition, a little bit mix of positivity in me. And then I live here in Saudi, and
Yeah.
travel on and off. So I love traveling.
Okay.
But that's a lot of adjustments. Again, when we talked about the previous experiences, when you have to adjust a lot and change and get to know different cultures, you get that sense of maybe calmness and peace, Things doesn't really stress you out as much, maybe.
My podcast name is 7 Years in Saudi. After 7 years in Saudi, I noticed that I completely changed. Also because it reminded me of a movie, 7 Years in Tibet.
Yes.
What have Saudi brought you, in difference of Europe, America? What emotionally speaking, of course.
Good question. It completely changes you, because you come with certain, maybe I came here and I had no expectation, because I didn't know much about Saudi Arabia in general. I was quite young as well, and I didn't know what to expect. And Saudi was very different then. But I love Saudi people. I think people make the country, not the country itself, right?
Yeah.
So I love it. I love it here, and I know a lot of friends also that start with, I'm just here for a few years, and then they stay here. After 25 years, they said another few years, and then I'm and then after another 30 years, I'm just a couple more years and I'm going home. But you get used to it, and you're very
What is it
comfortable.
that you like about Saudi people?
Friendliness and openness. I'm lucky enough to be in Jeddah, and Jeddah people are very welcoming and easygoing and very adaptable, and yeah, I can't even explain that. They're very, very, very kind people.
True.
Maybe the sea does that to them, and the sea and the beach does that to them, and it's always sunny. So
Yeah.
us from North Europe, we most of the time there is no sun, so also that reflects on our mood. So
Yeah.
very sunny people. So um, maybe that affects a lot when you wake up and it's always sunny and it's bright and warm, and the sea is next to you, and so you feel comfortable and you feel at ease.
You feel at ease. Yeah, true, true. I have the same feeling, as there is space for me to be myself here.
Yes.
Um, and one thing that I noticed, as I said, with you, I don't need music. And it struck me one day, I was speaking with you, and I told you, that's very weird that I don't need this music. And knowing my husband also, his specific kind of mind, I noticed that something comes with you. As I have now also experience with other coaches and with other people, I noticed that when you go through, you work with someone, you take their energy, their specific energy, their specific identity, and something is very loud with you. Uh, is that my mind quiets down. I
Okay.
don't hear any more thoughts. And that makes my energy even more lighter. I feel super happy after a session with you. And I noticed that in my job, we would say you are the shooter of the inner critic. With you, my inner negative thoughts quiets down. This radio that bring us to experience and think about, oh, what could happen, what, and imagine and go into a lot of possibilities, and all this thinking, overthinking with you quiets down. So um how how do you do that?
Good question again. And how to really answer that? The
How
nice
do you
thing
help?
is, the nice
Did you
compliment.
notice that? Okay, I'm gonna switch it.
Yeah.
Did you notice that with other women, other people you are coaching?
Yes, I do, but I think also my intention usually when I work with people, usually that session is about the people I work with. It's their time, because I really, really value that people that take decision. I'm gonna take this time to work out on myself, and this is maybe 1 hour they have for themselves. So that's very, very, very important that they allow me to support that. Hour is about them, not about me, not about my experience, not about anything else, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of try to give as much positivity and motivation as much as I can, and support. And just try to be. I realize that by thinking lately about in general relationship and friendships and work. I want to be that friend that adds positive things to your life. I don't enjoy drama or stress or oh, why you did this or why. No, I want to be okay. We can talk about problems or everyone goes through challenges, but my intention would be I want to add.
Okay.
I want to add the positivity. I want to add the light. I want to add the motivation. So,
Okay.
so maybe that comes from the intention. And yeah, again, another subject we discussed previously, that often what we have the most, what we struggle the most, people find in us. Because I do sometimes struggle hugely with the inner critic. Whatever, even if you would say like I have been doing a lot of amazing things, but you can't imagine how many amazing fights I had with,
Yeah.
with my
Inside.
critic.
Yeah.
Yes, so even more than maybe fights on the mat or fights at work or fights at just survival, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't see that. We usually just see the other side of us, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I also have, maybe comes to compassion, understanding that everyone is dealing with things, and yeah. So we want to be there to help them. We want to add. We want to ease, not to drag down or to make it even harder.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, that would be maybe my answer.
I know for a fact that you are launching an online course. So for those people, because you cannot cut yourself into pieces and coach too many people because time has a limit. And you are preparing to give more people the opportunity to join your energy, to have a piece of your energy, this clarity. I tend to call you the clarity coach. You don't only train people to have a better health, a better body, and feel good about themselves, but with you, people tend to find maybe more clarity in their lives. It happened to me. It happened for my husband, and we felt very blessed with that.
You guys
So
are
would
such hard
you?
work. It's a pleasure working with you.
So I would like to maybe can you explain what's about your online course? How are you going to help people?
So my online course is gonna be also launching of my own, what do we say, baby, my own
Yeah.
space that I want to create. It's called Choice Wellness Collective, and we'll start that with a 12-week online program. I want to create this online program for specifically for those that are very busy and maybe cannot commit or cannot understand what would be the best time for them to work out, maybe cannot also arrange it with a coach, with me, or with anyone else, and need some kind of online structure. Because usually busy women and moms, usually they maybe they did work out before and they understand, okay, I need to do this, but I just don't know where to start. How does that look like? Do I start with this, or how do I go get back to the gym, right? Or even just workouts at home. So online program would give you the structure, plus also my guidance. Like we would have regular check-ins and see what are the wins and what are the struggles. So we can adjust the program and we can work on things that we need to. So that this program will be not only workouts, it's also nutrition guidelines and mindset. So you're constantly held by hand, maybe not in person, but through communication and online meetings. So
So not only that they will have a program to follow
yes,
regarding their goal that they put,
yes,
you are going to adapt that for everybody or online.
yes,
And added to that, there is going to be a different part of um, the body health that are compounded into your structured online course,
yes.
including.
Because yes, because for example, maybe as you saw when you started moving more, right?
Yeah.
And you're moving throughout your life as well. But once you take the first step and start moving, you realize, okay, I feel better. How can I
Mm,
make it better? So
yeah.
the next thing you probably want to feel like, okay, maybe I should eat better. So
Mm,
how do I do that? So, okay, we go through that. Okay, you maybe log what are you doing now? So we can adjust. Okay, maybe we need to add more protein. Maybe we need to add more water. After that, we start looking, okay, I'm getting hold of the eating better. So now you start to think, okay, maybe if I sleep better, that's going to affect my eating and my moving. So it all just becomes a ripple effect, right?
mm,
So it's a great to have this guideline because once people, I had people that start working out and like, oh my God, it's gonna be so hard. I don't know. Da, 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 da. And now they're like, okay, can you add me another workout? Can you a little bit more? Oh, what should I do regarding this? And so it becomes like a ripple effect. You start to feel, okay, wow, this is how it feels to be in my body. It feels good. I'm not tired.
yeah.
How can I make it better? So you feel like you want to improve that. And again, we also have talked about that all the moms are, a wise person told me, by the way, that the mothers are weather of the household.
Yeah.
That
I
was
wonder
you.
who said
That was
that.
so when the mother feels better, if the weather is always bad, the household is feels down. Everyone
Yeah.
is have their the gloomy days, right?
Yeah.
Uh, when the mother is happy, when she's ready, radiating the energy, not
Yeah.
only the household soaks it up, they also reflects it back.
Yeah.
So it changes. It has this ripple effect. So this is what I want this is what I want to give people to reconnect with that love of understanding the importance of moving
Mm.
and in love with it. So, wow, I need to move my body, even if
Mm.
it's a little bit, if it's 15 minutes, whatever I can do. Because usually it ends up not being 15 minutes, unfortunately. People start to enjoy it and, oh, wow.
True.
Then people that were not moving, oh, maybe I could join some kind of challenge. Maybe I. So maybe we go high rocks. So it's fun and it's such a pleasure. And I think this is why I love my job because I love when people start it in beginning,
Uh-huh.
with like maybe scared and
Yeah.
intimidated, and then they turn into this, oh wow, this is exciting, I can live that, I can do that. Oh, let's have some performance goals, not anymore just losing weight. Oh, I want to do a pull-up or I want to do a push-up. So
Yeah.
this is the exciting part. Same as we both do jiu-jitsu. Same when usually I get very excited seeing white belts first time trying class, and you're like, oh my God, you don't know what's ahead of you. You don't know how interesting this is going to be, how
Yeah.
lovely journey it is, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's a little bit about my program and a little about my excitement of people moving and getting healthier.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, this is really the specific thing about you, Marta. When I started first, I would say more about my husband because he didn't work out for maybe 10 years, something like this.
Yeah.
Um,
The way now,
he was doing, tennis, but nothing changed in his body. Nothing. It was still the same. And but something has shifted in his mind when he started with you. Like at some point, he changed his diet. He started having new thoughts. He started taking care of new projects. It's like you launched him. It's like you put him into a rocket and he went into the sky, like going for his stars. So and this is not about something that is, you have a lot of coaches out there, and sometimes the most difficult part for some people is to start, because
Exactly. Yes.
we make it very difficult and we tend to compare ourselves, and we tend to put a lot of pressure on our shoulders and say, no, this is not enough what I did, this, and we drop it off. And you have those two specific strengths. You don't give up. And you start gently. You
Yes.
start gently. Not gently as easy or super soft. No. Gently as connected with our needs. So
Mm.
it fits our body, it fits our inner critic, this radio of negative thoughts. You tame it. It's like
Mm.
you have trained your own dragon, and now you can help people train their own. I don't
Yes.
know
Oh,
if you watched this movie.
yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yes, I think I have seen the cartoon. No, yeah, it's
yeah,
a cartoon.
yeah. It's animated movie.
Yes, yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. I have seen it. I think so. Yeah, but it's again, it's more of allowing people to meet themselves where they are and meeting people where they are, not expecting them to come and now do a triathlon, right?
Mm,
You meet them where they are, and then you just show them, it's not that hard. It's
yes.
doable. It's possible, and everything is possible. And why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
So just helping them,
Yeah.
to live more with intention, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't have to be an autopilot, right? I don't have to live like, just whatever, because I'm busy. So no, I can pick and choose things. I can, this works for me, so I do it more.
Yeah.
This works better for me. So just having a little bit of intention. That's where my name of the program comes,
Ah,
choice.
choice.
I didn't
Mm.
mention that, but the choice come from that. I strongly believe that we are the small choices we do every day, right?
Yeah.
So that also a reminder for us to do better choices every day as well.
Yeah, but when we have the choice.
Choice aligns with what I want to be, who I want to be, how I want to show up, right?
Mm,
So the way you are now and I am today, it's probably our choices 10, 15, 30 years ago, not
mm,
choices we did today. We didn't wake
mm,
up and drink coffee and right? No, of course I did drink coffee and I woke up this morning at a certain time,
mm,
but that can also affect me how I'm going to show up and how my body is going to feel after 10 years maybe,
mm.
inshallah, and 20. So these choices affect the whole timeline of our life, right?
Yes, because everybody is speaking about empowering, power,
Mm.
goals, dreams, but this is very abstract. What you are
Mm.
doing with choice is you are breaking down all the steps to bring that empowerment, to bring
Mm.
that sense of fulfillment.
Mm. Because
When
it also starts with the small steps,
yeah,
the same with you building habits. You can't straight
yeah,
away be like, I'm gonna be a superhero straight away. You just
uh,
start training that,
yeah,
with the small things. Oh wow, I can walk for 10 minutes. Wow, yes, I feel good. Okay,
yeah,
after a while, when you do that, I can walk for an hour.
yeah,
Wow, it feels amazing. Oh, I can run for 15 minutes. And so you get that confidence to keep moving with crushing those small things.
yeah.
And those build up, those ripple effect, and it just builds up.
It builds up. That's
So
true.
small choice, but not the huge changes.
Not the huge thing, not the big picture that will overwhelm us. Yes, true. Um, I can testify that if you have those two specific strengths, clarity in your mind and taming the negative thinking and not giving up, and you will have it with Marta, that's for sure. Not only that you are going to reach your goals and maybe fulfill your dreams because you're going to have the clarity to think about that. And your course is 12 weeks. I can testify also that 12 weeks are enough to
Mhm.
see wonderful results.
It's
Um,
a start. Yes, it's
as a
definitely a start.
yes, yes, yes.
Because
Uh,
in general, movement is for life, right? We have to
yeah.
move. for life and have the habits. But 12 weeks help you to start those habits and understand how, okay, I can go on my own as well. Yani.
Yeah.
So you get the basics, you get the base, good base to start, understand the movement, what are the movement patterns I need to work on,
Yeah.
what are the habits I need to implement with my nutrition, with my mindset, and get that positive boost to continue as well.
And when is the launch?
Soon, inshallah.
Soon? Okay.
Inshallah, end of
So
August. Yes.
we will get you
Well,
all aware of it.
But can
yeah.
you talk about a little bit what you do?
What I do, well,
You help a lot of
you
people.
are
Sure.
you are maybe you can we already touched down with timeline therapy.
Yes.
So we discuss a lot. I'm always passionate about speaking with you about what I bring on the table, and it's something that has also the same goal than bringing this choice to people, because I noticed that when we are overwhelmed with too much thinking, too much the thinking that brings an emotional state that will bring you too much cloud in your head, too much cloud in your life, when you are overwhelmed with anger or sadness and you're not even aware of it because it's invisible. And it tends to make us feels like we have deep scars. This is my job. I take off the scars. I help also to clear and release the negative emotions through NLP, timeline therapy. All these are techniques that use mind programming. And this brings also the space so people can choose, can know and understand what is their inner gem, what is it about them. So for me, it's very easy when I meet someone like you, Marta, to see, oh my goodness, this is her gem. She has this inside of her, because it's my job, and I worked so much, so many times, so many years in profiling and recruitment. So this is something that makes me passionate about people, because if they see what I see about them, not only that you will feel wings and you will fly, but if you don't believe it, because you have nobody will make you hear what are your strengths. So I dedicate my time to help people believe in themselves again. When you believe in yourself and you see what's good in you, when you see what's good, what you bring on the table, what people love about you, then you are unstoppable. You can choose. You can choose to have a chilling day, or you can choose to work hard. And most importantly, I want to help moms. And this is what I do. I help moms because they are the, how do you call this guy in basketball? The guy who is in the middle that throws the ball to everybody in the team. I know the word in French, but in French we say c'est le pivot. Um, the guy who has the ability to send the ball to everybody in his team. He has a central role, and I think moms have this role. They can, as a virus, which can be contagious. You can contaminate the whole family very easily with joy and peace and a very strong sense of self. So
Consider, as I told you earlier, you told me you are the weather.
exactly, moms are the weather.
Yes.
Exactly. So if you combine this, doing this work of releasing, taking some time, not too much time. It takes only hours. How much time did it take you to do the timeline therapy with me? I think
a little bit
2 hours. Yeah. I mean, this is nothing. 2 hours, you can spend that on yourself. And after that, you can have the clarity and have the energy, because when you are clouded with all the negative energy, you don't have the strength to go to the gym. You don't have the strength to see what you really need. And most of all, you are just dwelling into your negative thinking, which is
Mm.
very hard to get out of.
Yes, yes. I work with a lot of moms as well, so I can see that as well. Moms
Yeah.
have very little space
Mm.
and time for themselves.
Exactly.
So I feel like sometimes they feel like it's never-ending to-do lists and to remember things and themselves and their emotions and their things come
Mm.
very, 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 very somewhere far away in the to-do list.
Yeah. Yeah.
But once they understand that they need to take care of themselves,
Mm.
and if they start looking for the ways to do that, and
Yeah.
definitely it's not only physical part. You have to work on your emotions and your mental part as well, which is much, much, much way, way above the physical only, right?
Yeah.
So once they have the courage to start working on themselves, I think they're unstoppable.
They're
Because that's very difficult. The first step is very, very difficult because there's always something more important.
yes.
And as I said, mom guilt is always there. Oh my God, if I'm going to take this hour or 2 hours away from my kids, how I'm going to live with myself, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But
And
then when
this,
you realize that these 2 hours or 1 hour is going to flip the way the weather at home is, you
yes.
realize that, yes, I do need to take care of myself because then I'm taking care of everyone.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
And
yeah,
all the moms in the world, they start with this strategy of taking care of everybody first. And we do like our moms did, and has nothing to do with any nationality. I saw it in all the continents, huh? All the moms put everybody else on the first, and then they take care of themselves when they have the time. And this strategy, I never saw any good results about it. It's like starting a fight and with the wrong foot, and anyways, it's not going to give any good, because at the end, if you're not feeling good, you're feeling angry, it's gonna fall on the head of your kids. It's gonna fall on the head of your husband, or any part of your household. So yeah, it can be a good strategy to start with, to flip it. Maybe try a new strategy.
and you are always there to what I like about whenever we meet and whenever we talk, you ask me sometimes questions that okay, make me think about, but I know that you usually have the intent behind the question. So which makes me think more about certain aspect of why I think like this or why I act this way, right?
Mm,
So this is very helpful because we see only our perspective. And our perspective sometimes is very clouded and very distorted because this is only, I've been living in my head for 40 years now.
yeah,
So
yeah,
why would I see things differently, right?
yeah, yeah,
Well, that's when you need someone to ask those questions. But what about this and why you say that?
yeah.
Sometimes, as I said, throughout the life, we go on autopilot. Oh, because I did it many, many years. I've been cooking this way. My grandma been cooking this way. So why would I? Right? So yeah, intention. We have to have
Yes,
intention. Why? Why are you doing that? Or why are you doing this?
yes,
So I think you help a lot of people also to understand, okay, there is a different way, maybe thinking of things and maybe easier way to get to the goals I want to, without.
definitely. Yeah. Yes, my goal is also to make people find their purpose, because when you find the why, when you find what is driving you, and we all have something driving us. When I do my job, I don't see the time passing. It's my passion, and I think it's the same for you. When you find what's fulfilling you, uh, well, the choices you make about your day tend to be more aligned, and
Mhm.
you choose what fits you, what brings you more joy, more peace, more. Um,
Those should be the right choices, right? You
yeah,
should feel aligned with what you do.
yes,
shouldn't do something that constantly make you not comfortable. Yes, we can sit with discomfort. Sometimes we need that.
Yep.
And it's part of life. It's never going to be perfect.
Yep.
But you should probably navigate through life of like trying to have the more comfortable, more better.
Yes.
More
True. And especially nowadays where everybody is scrolling, and while we scroll, we hours pass, and it's like we are just sleeping while awake, and the time passes, and our time is the most valuable commodity that we have. This is the richness that we have, the time. So if you can choose, if you have the ability to choose freely what you want to do, well, that changes your life. That changes your life. Marta, thank you very much. I
Thank
hope a lot of people will come to you and start your program. Anyhow, moving is the best way to how do you say that? Keep control of your life. Keep control of your time, and it will give you the ability to choose wisely what you really want in your life. So this is the worst I can wish all the moms, is to meet with you and to see this by themselves. Thank you for your time, and I hope we see you again. Maybe we'll catch up as soon as you launch your program.
Yes, sounds
Okay.
amazing. Thank you very much for
Thank
everything you do.
Thank you.